Hey YouTube, what's going on? War Moose Eternal. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a little bit, just kind of it's been just crazy crap, one thing after another, just crazy shit going on. Well, Season of Arrivals on Destiny 2, it got extended, so I was able to get my season pass done, get that done, and just chill out. Met some really awesome people from through the Alliance, which is like 5 or 6 clans all together, coming together, doing a lot of crazy cool stuff, raiding with some really badass people, and I've met a lot of really badass raiders through there, a lot of much really cool people. Um, it's just been a lot of cool stuff. Anyway, we've got someone reviewing. What's up? But anyway, I am also gonna answer a question that I've actually had people ask me. You know, people have been asking me, how do you relax and just kind of vibe out when you're on GTsport? Well, I would like to show you. You see, as y'all can see, I've made a few changes with a few cars. This is now my drift car. I changed the livery from the 01 that I had to this obnoxious, crazy thing. Just because I wanted it to be just as wild and crazy as the driver. Because when I send this car, it goes. And this thing goes absolutely just bonkers. It is partially inspired by Gettin Jr. So anyway, you know what? Enough yapping. Enough me sitting there chewing on McDonald's chicken nuggets. I mean, if anyone has any questions or anything for me, fucking feel free to ask. I'll try to answer as best as I can. But this is gonna sound really weird. I find drifting really relaxing. Especially when it's just like me and the car. Literally, I'll just be sitting there, just me and the car, just going. Not a care in the world. And I love it. Alright, I'm gonna let y'all take a look at this thing real quick, because this thing is nuts. Hey, welcome to the stream. I will say yes, even through all the current craziness in the world, I'm still working, day in, day out, still working. Hey, sissy. Yeah, sissy, just taking a few to just kind of relax for a little bit. And I figured I'd open it up to where other people can hang out with me as well. Aw. Hi, Allie. bet Allie's getting a kick out of watching me throw this thing around, isn't she? Obligatory wall tap. That one corner where I went off in the dirt, I tried to overcorrect it. What's this? It's the bright colors of the car that's what gets her, isn't it? I don't know what it is, but I find drifting just really relaxing. Fucking nailed that. Yeah, so see, I'm just like trying to chill out, get some good vibes in before I go to work. Just, I actually want to go in on a good note and not, you know, be kind of pissy and cranky. I mean, it's just the way things have been here lately. It just, okay, anyway, YouTube, there's just been some other stuff happening as well. I mean, not really bad, but it's some more of I should have handled things differently than what I did. But I do really want to have a serious talk, though. Only reason why I haven't uploaded it in a while is I went through a really just long spell of depression. I know what some of y'all thinking, wait, you, depression? Yeah, oh yeah, it could hit anybody, and I mean anybody. Doesn't go into the freaking demo over and over again. But just to give you an idea of basically what it feels like to those who have never experienced just a really long depression spell. It's like having a black cloud over your head for months. And it's just like anytime you try to do something and do something right and do something good for someone, it's never been good enough. That nothing you do ever matters, and it's one of those things like you just want to tuck yourself away in a corner and just disappear from all of existence. And the things that would normally make you, smile and make you laugh, they don't anymore. I normally wake up with a lot of like just, life in you, just, a lot of, spring in your step, and just, it's all just drained out of you. Well, and on top of that, just always having these really just dark, bad, just negative thoughts and just negative energy, and just, to be honest, it sucks. I hate it. I would rather laugh, be joking, having fun, cracking jokes, making people smile and laugh and have a good time. But there was that period where it's like for about a couple months, I just wanted to just completely just vanish. But anyway, all that shit aside, I'll show you a couple things I've done here lately. I've actually done a couple of F1 libraries, and I think they turned out pretty good. Now, um, there's the one of them that I did for a fictitious brand of Mistral Motorsports in the game. Um, I mean, I think it turned out pretty good. The wild and crazy colors on there, bright, loud, obnoxious. There's one. There's another one I did. This is actually one that I was like, I got looking at the colors. This would be a good one to have sponsored by Pennzoil. Um, and I want to do something with a Shelby Mustang, like an old school Shelby Mustang. And I want y'all to give me your thoughts. Does it look all right? I went with, instead of white and black, I went with white and blue. I went with silver and black. With silver and blue. Blah blah. Silver and blue. English fail. Yeah, this is something else I've been working on, just doing stuff like this. Ooh, also, That's another one I did I'm pretty proud of. I want to do a track spec version of a Shelby GT350. A weird concept I had that was given to me, so I figured I'll just take it and run with it. Kind of expanding on my whole race ready Shelby Mustang. Not quite race ready, but more like, you know, a track car you could drive, you could just take out, throw around, and just take home. And this is the one I did just... Hold on just a second. This is actually one that I did for a competitive livery for myself. I wanted to do the monster theme with the car and have, you know, it was like still be an RTR Mustang because, you know, one of my all-time favorite drivers is Vaughn Gittin Jr. and I wanted to have that nod to them as well. So this is one I did. Just like, what would a race spec monster RTR Mustang look like? And personally, I think the concept in itself looked really good. And the end product in itself looked really, really good. And of course, this is the Mustang I was just throwing around there for a little bit. Actually, I realized that's a Corvette stuck on the front, but I like the American-made deal, so I went ahead and did that right across the front. I mean, this car does get a few, you know, weird looks and lobbies. And at the same time, you know, I wanted to really kind of pop with the monster colors, so that's why I went with the green camo like that. But well, the reason why it looks just as obnoxious as what it does is because I wanted it to. And of course, that front end, that sharp, that just smart, that just grin coming at you at the front, that was purely accidental, but it turned out awesome. Now, let me walk you through this one. This is something that I saw the car in the dealership, and I got thinking. This would be either A, really funny to make go really, really fast to make it look like a taxi, or B, make it a drift car and making it look like a taxi. I chose the second option. Because I'll tell you what, I pulled this thing out in the drift lobby. People tend to look like, wait, what is that? That's a taxi. That's a taxi going sideways. Mm-hmm. And actually, I'm gonna take y'all around one of my favorite circuits. Those who don't know me very well, or those who are just now finding my channel, hi, how's it going? One of my all-time favorite circuits is the mighty Nürburgring. It's such a demanding course that it's a monster in itself. To tackle the formidable Nürburgring, you gotta have something pretty ballsy and be like the top of your game. Because this course is very unforgiving, does not care who you think you are. Because if you don't watch it, this course will bite you. Not gonna lie, kind of like that black like that. That looks cool as hell. And I'll tell you what. I'm gonna use one of my other Mustangs. Now, I know what y'all probably thinking. Looking at this is like, okay, the library is kind of erratic, kind of, sloppy. I just, I wanted something. I made it, and when I was in a really, just kind of bad mood. Let me. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get me something to drink, and then we can run a couple laps. But I want to do something first. I want to do something. All right, I will be right back. Well, anyway, I just went on like this 20-minute spiel about this course and realized my mic was muted. So anyway, as I was saying, with this course, the best thing you can do is take each section and, like, say if you're going to be using a particular car, learn how that car is going to act for each section. Learn how it's going to handle, how it's going to behave, how it's going to feel per section. And then once you finally feel confident enough in yourself and your car to do it, maybe not. Sorry about that. Roommates were asking me something, but like I said, just take your car, take get on the course, and just get familiar with it, feel it out, and once you finally feel confident in how you're going to take each corner, then try to set you a good lap. Like, oh, I set a 8:45. Okay. If you can be consistent was that set 8:45, you're good. Because this course isn't about speed, it's about consistency and durability. Because I can only get maybe 1 or 2 laps myself before I have to stop and like, I need about 10-20 minutes, please. Because this course will physically drain you. I did a 24-hour on the Nordschleife on GT4, but I made some very bad life choices that allowed me to do that. Do I regret it? Yes. Was it a very bad idea? Yes. I slept for 2 days afterwards. But like I said, best thing with this course is consistency and knowing your car and knowing your limits. If you know how your car is going to act, and also your tire wear. Tire wear is a big thing. If you can extend the life of your tires on this course, you are good. You're in good shape. Fuel, that's going to be another concern. If you can extend your fuel, you're going to be in really good shape. Because this course is not only demanding on you, it's also very demanding on your car. And going back to that particular lap time, having a fast lap is good, like if you're doing like a 5-lap sprint. But if you're doing an multi-hour long endurance, speed ain't gonna be nothing. Oh yeah, you'll start out strong and fast. Then mishaps, you'll pit, you'll lose time, and then people pass you. That's one thing that I've noticed from watching a lot of the endurance races that happen on the Nürburgring, is they don't go for speed, they go for consistency. But to those of you just starting out and you want to take this course on, it is daunting. And you saw how fast I just ripped through here. I've had a lot of practice with this course. I ran across this in a Need for Speed game. Sure enough, Need for Speed. I think it was Need for Speed Shift. I first come across the infamous Nürburgring, and then come across it again in Gran Turismo. I completely forgot that it was a thing. Saw it and I was like, what's this monstrosity of a course? If I can master this, I'll be perfect anywhere. And then sure enough, I did, and I was able to actually be pretty comfortable at it, and it come back in 5, then 6, and sport. Well, the only iteration that came new into sport was a tourist layout, where you could go through the gantry, pay for your pass and go through, which is something I want to do in my lifetime. Is actually go to this course and drive this course, or get a ride even. I wouldn't care if it's a tour bus or a converted DT or a converted German touring car. I mean, that in itself would be stupid amounts of fun. And just to say I've been around this course at race speed would be awesome. But another thing, say you're tuning a car and you need a good course. This is it. This is the ideal course because it has various elevation changes, various corner types, straightaways of different lengths, uphill, downhill corners, everything. This is like the perfect test course. But I'm back out of this real quick. And actually, there is something I do want to show you guys. Because yes, like I said, my favorite drifter is Vaughn Gittin Jr. Because it's like, you see 240SXs, blah, 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 and then you got Mustang. And that's like, wait, that's a Mustang. That's a Mustang with a lot of horsepower. That's also a Mustang going sideways very fast, too. So I found this library, and it's just, I had to. This is probably one of my favorite cars to throw around, just for the sheer, sheer craziness of it. It is kind of chunky looking, but at the same time, it looks really nice. Now, I'm just looking through some of the others real quick. This is actually done by a friend of mine, Bubba Electric. Now, those who know me know I actually work for Wendy's. I've been there 13 years. And I've never actually got to take a look and see what all he's... I'm surprised he didn't put his anti-monkey butt powder on this one. um, This is the one I did just as kind of a test to see how things would look, and not too bad. Anyway. I feel like shredding some tires again. So, we gotta do it in style. Alright, also, if you guys hear my second fan going, let me know in the comments. Because, oh my god, it has been hot.